How many children do you have?
None that I know of. I thought you would know that too. We are aware of the same amount of my children.
That's good.
Were you worried I was keeping some from you?
No, I was just on Old Dirty Bastard's Wikipedia page this week.
I vaguely remember who that is. Like, so vaguely.
Okay, give me your vague recollection.
Probably a rapper.
He was indeed a rapper.
Okay.
He was in the Wu-Tang Clan.
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
He did that song.
Like, I was like, I think he's a rapper, but if you said, like, no, he's a chef, I'd be like, okay, fair enough.
No one's going to eat at the restaurant where Old Dirty Bastard is cooking.
That's rude. They probably would now. It'd be, like, quite the novelty.
I'm just saying it doesn't sound very hygienic, is my point. They're like, oh no, it's one of those ironic nicknames.
Yeah,
he was really young and clean and not a bastard.
And his parents were married.
He was a nice guy, yeah. No, I just found it interesting. The question of how many children do you have is one that you and I can both answer off the top of our heads.
Whatever you're about to say, I won't ever be able to relate. It's very hard for a woman to not know how many children she has.
I would say anyone in the world.
No way.
Maybe like Genghis Khan, who was like sleeping his way across the country.
That always freaks me out. What's that fact where it's like we're all a little bit related to Genghis Khan or something?
That's a dumb fact though, because he lived so long ago.
What is the fact? There is a fact, like he's all of our grandparents or something.
Well, it's like, I don't know. Let's just pick a number. Like 20% of the population are descendants of Genghis Khan.
That's so wild.
But is it? It's like saying like, oh yeah, 20% of the population are descendants of Adam and Eve. It's
So
like you
think
trace
he
it all
wasn't
back far enough.
long ago. Well, we're not. 20% of the population is not like the descendant of Cleopatra.
Okay, but just say he had like 100 kids, and then those kids have 10 kids each or whatever.
I think all that we've revealed in this conversation is that I'm a woman and you don't be fucking.
Or I'm fucking, but with protection. I'm just saying, most of us, let's exclude Genghis Khan.
I feel like there'd be a lot of men who wouldn't know how many, be sure how many children they have.
I feel like most of us have a pretty good idea. Like, how many people have illegitimate children that
Literally,
have...
everyone's listening to the podcast like, Ben, don't be fucking.
No, even if you've got a kid, their baby mama's hitting you up for like child support. Like, you're not getting away with it. Like, maybe
Getting away, it's not a crime.
I mean, it kind of
I
is.
got away with having that baby scot-free.
Maybe let's say Nick Cannon, who's got like, I think he's up
so
to like
many
12
children.
kids.
I
at the
thought it was
moment.
18.
This is the thing. It's like he's got enough that you can kind of lose count, right?
Yeah.
But on Wikipedia, it will tell you how many kids Nick Cannon has. They will give you an accurate assessment. Not so with Old Dirty Bastard.
Well, does he not know if he's some of their fathers?
I mean, to be honest, I didn't look into it
Okay.
beyond the front page of Wikipedia, but I thought it was amusing that when it says children, it says 7 or 13.
Wow.
That's a big discrepancy.
That's really a range.
It's not like 7 or 8. Or it's like there's a debate about whether this kid was his child or not.
Well, it's like, who's this person I was looking up the other day? It was like she either died in 1928 or 2018. Like something crazy like that. Oh, Sacagawea.
Okay.
And she's like obviously a famous like Native American. Let me see the difference in the dates on Wikipedia. It's like, yeah, she either died, not as bad as I thought, but she either died December 20, 1812 or April 9, 1884. So that's, again, it's not like she was sick for a few days and died. It's like...
Yeah, it must have been someone who was claiming to be Sacagawea.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, it's 1884. We can't disprove it, but it does seem like the kind of thing we should have like a firm grasp on, you know?
Midnight Crisis.